Ask Me Anything, Part 3. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, this is Zach with PC Simplest, and today we are doing our weekly series of Ask Me Anything, and this is Part 3. So this week we didn't really have too many questions on our Ask Me Anything, which is, not a big deal at all. There's definitely more questions to go over, and we can go over some other ones from our old videos. So in this week's video, we are gonna do kind of like a two-parter because both of these questions are very really similar to each other in a way, and I'm gonna try to answer them the best that I possibly can. But I don't really have a lot of experience in this question, really, per se, because if you've seen any of my old videos, you would know that I never went to school to be in IT. I was self-taught. I worked on my own for a very, very long time. I've been in the field for about 12 years, so I have a lot of experience to back up everything that I've done. I have a lot of great jobs, so I can't really speak too much to the education portion of IT. But, these are the two questions, and I can basically answer them based on what I know in IT with education. So one of the questions was from Junaid 98. Hey, love the channel. Please keep it up. I'm in my late 30s and want to get into IT. Do I need a formal education in IT, or can I learn on my own? Topics I've already covered. Do I need to do this to get an entry-level position and learn along the way? Thanks for your answer. And Robert Lowe also asked, hello. He had posted a question before. He would like me to do a video on the benefits, pros, and cons, if any, on education in IT and doors having a degree or diploma might open up. So those are basically two very, very similar questions as far as I'm concerned. They're both asking, do I need an education to be in IT, and what will it do for me getting an education going into IT? So let's get the first one out of the way, really. Do you need an education to get in IT? I'm a clear example that no, you don't. Is it beneficial? Absolutely. Do I suggest it? Absolutely. I would highly suggest you getting any type of education getting in IT if you are just starting out in any way. If you are in your 30s, definitely going the education route would probably be your best route, because it's going to be a little bit harder for you to get into IT without having any type of educational experience. It takes a lot of time getting into IT, really, and I started out young, so, I was lucky. This was back in like early 2001 or whatever it was, 2000 something. It was a long time ago when I really started diving deep into the whole IT thing for myself and started teaching myself things. So it takes time, and you really have to dedicate a lot of time to it outside of education if you really want to become relevant in IT. You're really going to have to dedicate a lot of your own personal time to teaching yourself these things, and you're going to have to intern places like I've talked before. You need to intern. You need to go out and volunteer your services. You need to post on Craigslist, hey, I'll fix your computer, just to get this experience, right? So it really takes a lot of time outside of education to become relevant in IT. And if you're in your 30s, you may not have all that time, but you may have dedicated time where you can go to school and learn these things. So getting this college education or getting these certifications and what have you, those are going to be the beneficial things that you can do if you're older in your life, right? If you're younger, you probably have time where you can do both, or whatnot. But I highly suggest that you go to school, get a degree, get some kind of certifications. And I've talked about this plenty of times, and I feel like every single video I've ever made, volunteer, intern, do those things, because those are going to be beneficial towards you getting a good job in IT, or getting a job period in IT. You're going to want as much experience as you possibly can, and interning and volunteering, that's going to be huge on your resume. People are going to look at that. They're going to like that, and you're also gaining this experience from volunteering at different places and things like that, and learning how different business environments work and such. So do you need a formal education to be in IT? No, you don't. I mean, I know plenty of people. I've worked with plenty of people who never stepped foot in college, period, who work in IT, who make, hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. Yeah, literally over, they make six figures plus a year. They have no education. That can be said in a lot of areas, but if you're passionate about IT, if you love IT, you're gonna excel in IT. So I still suggest it. I would never tell anybody not to go to school. I would love for myself to go to school if I had the time. I am 31 years old. I have 2 kids, and I don't have a lot of time. And I'm always on call for my current job, so my time is very limited. I would love to get into school and get some classes knocked out of the way, and hopefully that's in my future for sure. But I have to dedicate the time to it, and these type of things take a lot of time. So what I can tell you, get some kind of certification, get your diploma, go to school, learn the best as much stuff as you can. It's, like I said, it's hard for me to say either way because I never went to school. But I hope this kind of answers your questions. You'll definitely have a lot more doors open up if you have a degree or diploma along with education. You won't necessarily have a lot of doors open up for you if you only have a diploma. So just keep that in mind. Like I said, I hope this answers your questions. This was this week's AMA. If you guys have any more questions, like I said, leave them in the comments below. I'll do this weekly series for you guys, answer as many questions as I possibly can, and help you guys out as much as I can. Thank you so much for watching. I greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate it. Please give me a like and subscribe. Hit me up in the comments below. Thanks. Have a great day.